Hey guys, Norm over here, and we're just going through a bunch of arch tops. I haven't really shown a lot of these to a lot of the guys. A lot of times we go through, electrics and flat tops and stuff like that. But there's everything from there's a Stromberg Master 400, beautiful L5C with the Riccardi pickguard pickup attachment, a Minty ES295. Beautiful cutaway Super 400, beautiful cutaway L5, another cutaway Super 400 in blonde. There's a Super 400 CES with hang tags, another L5C. There's a couple more of the Super 4 here, cutaway, an L5C with the Armand on there. Non-cut Super 4, and another Sunburst L5C. So this is just some of the stuff that, I've had stashed here. We're just going to go through some of it. I'm going to pull a few things out, and there's some things that aren't for sale yet, but there's a lot that is. So thank you guys for watching. So these guitars are extremely rare. They're L2 models. This is a Sunburst. This is a natural. They're in the family of like the Nick Lucas. They're not quite as thick as a Nick Lucas, but Gibson did very few rosewood guitars back in the 30s, and this is probably from the early 30s, both of these, and so they're quite rare because they're rosewood. Again, they did some J200s, which were extremely valuable. These are both model L2 flat tops. So this guitar is a very, very special guitar. This is an L5 Special Electric. It's an acoustic L5 with a sharp cutaway and a Johnny Smith pickup. That's factory. It says Special Electric on there. It's beautiful, and it's probably one of a kind custom order.
Wow.
This is a 1958, I believe, 175. 2 PAFs, nickel hardware. It's really unusual. It's got these tuners that normally they had some with an E on there that were Epiphone. They made the E into a G, and they're the factory tuners. Just very unusual tuners on this guitar. Beautiful condition, PAFs, pretty cool. This is a one-of-a-kind Gibson Barney Kessel with two floating Johnny Smith pickups, nothing built into the face. Very, very unusual guitar. This one is about a 66, but it must have been a custom order, and just very cool, very unusual. Hey guys, we're still at the warehouse doing our warehouse thing here. This is a really cool guitar. This is a Gibson Switchmaster in super clean condition, about 58. Pretty stunning. This is 3 PAFs. 4-position switch, 1, 2, 3 in all, 6 knobs, volume and tone for each pickup. Very cool guitar, in beautiful shape. This is a 67 or 68 Howard Roberts. Really, really clean with the factory hang tags. This is a sharp cutaway Super 400 CES in blonde. That's pretty amazing.
Well.
And I also have a round cutaway as well. This one is, I believe, like a 61. A 61 or 62 marbleized guard, 2 PAFs. Pretty outstanding. I have a thing for blonde guitars, so this is a non-cutaway Super 400. Script logo, probably 40s.
That logo. You had a thing for blondes.
Yes, I did. This is another Barney Kessel. This has got gold parts. This is Barney Kessel Custom. And this is very early one. This is one of the lowest numbers I've ever seen on a Barney Kessel. PAFs, really cool guitar. Here's another Super 400 with Alnico pickups. This one is about a 54, 55. Before they went to the humbucking, sunburst condition, sunburst finish, very nice condition, beautiful wood.
Gibson Tau Farlow.
Okay, we can show them those. Yeah. This is an early 60s Gibson Tau Farlow. What's unusual about the Tau Farlow, it's a maple top. It's got this scroll cutaway, marbleized guard like the Super 4. I believe this would probably be PAFs or early patent number pickups. Beautiful shape. It's got Grover Imperials. I'm not sure if that's factory or not, but it could be. So it's beautiful, beautiful guitar, beautiful example, nickel parts. So this is the Switchmaster Twins. Both of these are PAFs, both in beautiful condition, late 50s. Really great. I know some of you probably saying, well, he's probably photographing the same guitar many times to just look like I'm crazy enough that I have a lot of stuff that I stash. So, but you know, a little bit different colors in the finish and the sunburst, but both really beautiful guitars, both PAFs. So this is a very, very rare guitar, custom order. This says L5, it doesn't say special in here, but what's really cool about this, never had a pickguard on there. This is a 16-inch L5 made in about 57 or 58. So it's smaller than the regular 17-inch L5s. Just really cool special order guitar. Nice wood and beautiful condition, but kind of one of a kind. This is a very early Gibson Artist Award, serial numbers AA, 2 letters. It's got a very early DeArmond pickup. Now I remember I got this guitar from a guitar player that did some work with Frank Sinatra, and I got to remember his name for some reason. I'm drawing a blank, but it's really cool guitar and very early Artist Award in blonde, stunning example. And there is some history to this, but I'm going to have to look up who played with Frank again to remember who I got it from. Thank you. So this is a L5C, and I kind of remember where I got this guitar from. I got it from a guy named Ralph Grasso, and I bought the nicest D'Angelico I've ever owned from him, a 58 Strat, and he played with Sinatra. He's not the guy who owned the Artist Award. It was another guy who played with Sinatra, but just a beautiful example. Cutaway L5, and it's got the hang tags with it. This is a pretty stunning Epiphone Sheridan, very early, with a tweed case. I believe this probably has the Epiphone PAFs. Let's see what this is. This one is about a 61. Beautiful shape. And this guitar here is quite rare. This is an Epiphone Howard Roberts custom. This is late 60s, but in the dark finish. I can't see if this is actually black or very deep burgundy with the hang tags. Difference is it's the black finish with the fancier rosette and the tree of life up the neck. And pretty remarkable shape with the hang tags. Always love those hang taggers. Hey guys, so these are some flat tops that I haven't really shown you guys that I've had stashed. Some of this stuff I just bought and really liked it because they were great examples, so I put these away. There's 2 hummingbirds here, both early 60s and beautiful cherry sunburst. The one on the right here is got the L5 fingerboard, which is really rare. And then this other one over here is another early 60s, a 63 cherry sunburst. Really, really beautiful, super clean. This is a 50s D28. This is an OM 28 over here, 1931.
Wow.
This is another 50s D28 over here. And then there's a very early B4512 that I stashed just because it's a great example. This I'm bringing over to the store. So I'll go through some others. So this guitar over here is an early 50s 00028. Again, some of these I just stashed away just because it was just pretty guitars. This is a 20s 0028 herringbone. This guitar, this is an earlier Guild D40. This is a L2, which is a rare Gibson flat top with the rosewood sides and back, Brazilian. This is probably from the early 30s. This is a 50s J45. I think this is a 43 D18. That's a 60s D28 Brazilian. There's another, this one here is a mid-60s D28 Brazilian. This guitar over here is a very rare guitar. This is an L4 with the F5 type headstock. This is kind of a one-of-a-kind, very unusual.
Let me get that.
Let's see. This is another 00028. This one's from the 50s. So just a little variety of some of these flat tops that I just had stashed. Not necessarily because of the oldest or whatever, but these are just great examples. This is an unusual guitar here. This is a 528. I think it's around a 69 or so. It's not Brazilian, but it's really cool. Little guitar with all the hang tags and I think a bill of sale in there. And underneath that is a 43, I believe, D18. That's like amazingly clean. It's not the original case, but I kept it in this case because I wanted it to be protected. I had this for many years.
Very protected.
Yeah, very protected. But this is an amazingly clean guitar.
Wow.
So we're pulling some stuff out that we're going to put in the store right now. Some stuff is still not for sale yet, but we're going to mix it up and just put a nice variety of stuff in there right now. This is a very early F50 in blonde.
Wow.
Beautiful wood. Yeah, this one is probably from the early 60s here. This is a beautiful white label SJ200 in blonde.
Show us the back of that one. Nice.
And, you know, there wasn't a real method to my madness when I was stashing some of these things. This is from 45 years of work and stashing guitars and stuff like that, where I was saving for a rainy day and now I'm getting older, so I'm pulling some stuff out. Some stuff will remain in here. This is about a 61.